Join me and we will begin. Welcome. Here we are again. Taking care of the body. This week we are bringing a focus to side stretches and twists. Finishing our whole work with the spine. Think of it as a column with the front, the abs, the back, and the sides. So finishing up that whole column of core. And so we begin checking in, discovering feet, legs, hips, back, upper back, arms, shoulders, hands, eyes closed. We close off the eyes to close off the stimulation from the outside so we can bring our attention in. The breath is the path. The breath is the bridge. The breath is the bridge to the inside. And so we feel the breath. Just be home with the breath, feeling it moving gently in and out all the time, 24/7. But when we bring our attention there, it can have a really relaxing effect. So we do our check-in to discover any discomfort anywhere. This day, this hour, any discomfort anywhere, we're checking for that. So checking in with your body, discovering any discomfort you might find or remember. And so finding discomfort is our signal. Yes, taking care. Taking care, you're the only one who can feel it, the only one who can do it. It's your job to take care. To take care and to participate with bringing in strength and flexibility and body awareness. So that's where we are, checking in. Checking in with the breath, checking in with sensation, checking in. So now I say bring attention to hands, to fingers, relaxing, to the stillness that is there. So we'll wake up the body through movement. Movement brings energy. So feel the fingers and the hands resting there. Now we'll bring in energy through movement. We lift hands and stretch those fingers wide. We release and pull the fingers down and feel the knuckles stretch and release. We move the joints. Fingers down, thumbs up. Then we pause and thumb in and wrap the fingers. Now power squeeze, and when you release, it's circulation power. Web. Pull down claw, movement, quack, 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 beak, paw, thumb in, wrap, power squeeze, feel your strength, feel your power, feel it, stretch, pow, circulation, wow, web, pull down claw, feel it in the knuckles, the tight ones, you feel it the most, beak, quack, 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 beak, paw, thumb in, wrap, power squeeze, feel your strength and power, feel it, stretch again, web, stay, stretch it, pull down claw, stay, feel it, release, moving the joints, the base of the thumb, the knuckles moving, and then thumb in, fingers wrap, power squeeze, feel your power and strength, release. Now feel the energy in the hands. Feel that energy from movement. Check in with the breath pace. Have the intention now to bring awareness to shoulders. Feeling the shoulders relaxing down. Let's wake up the energy there. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Moving the shoulders up, back, and down. Rolling them up, back, and down. When they're rolling up, we're contracting at the top. When they're back and down, we're contracting at the bottom. Up, back, and down. So contraction equals strengthening. Up, back, and down. You can do a fast pace. You can do slow. You can do it any way. Just pay attention to what you notice. That's all. What do you notice? Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Pause here. Have a breath. Check in with sensation. Now one side up, back, and down, and then the other up, back, and down. Alternating sides. Notice anything you feel that is different comparing the two sides. I have a little more sensation on the right side. That's my tight side. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. So it feels better when I go slowly. I have a little more reaction when I go fast. So I'm going slowly. Up, back, and down, up, back, and down. Pause it down. Press the hands down. Feel whatever you feel, wherever you feel it. Soften. Take a breath. We move the action up the line to the neck. Chin is up and down. Lifting the chin, tucking the chin. We call this yes. Saying yes. Saying yes and yes. Saying yes. Yes. Yes and yes. Powerful word, yes. Yes. Pause at the up. See what you feel. Where are you aware? More the front or the back? Tuck it down. What do you feel? More the back or the front? No wrong answer. Come back up. Have a breath. We move to the second part, the no. It's turn to the side on the exhale breath. Then inhale back. Other side, turn. Inhale back and repeat. Saying no. 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 No and no. Come back. That was the yes. That was the no. The third part is the side stretch we call maybe so. Tip ear down. Tip chin up. Feel that top side lengthen and stretch. Feel it. And then come back. Check out the other side. Tipping the ear down. Tipping the chin up. Feeling the top side stretch, stretch, stretch. And back. We call this maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe so. So we're warming up the body, working it in lots of different ways. So the muscles warm up with extra circulation. They're more flexible, more pliable, more flexible, more pliable, more able to do work. And that's what we want. The work and the stretch. Maybe so. Maybe so. When you're back, pause here, close eyes, check in with sensation in the neck. Have a breath. Now, with the eyes still closed, picture the length of the spine from the base of the skull all the way down the line to the tailbone. That's what we're going to stretch. As we drop the chin and feel that neck stretch. As we slide the hands just over the knees and feel the ribs stretch. Then we slide the hands all the way down the line, stretch moving down the spine, down the spine, down the spine, come back up. Hands to rest. Now we stretch the front, lifting ribs, lifting chin, tucking again, stretching the back of the body all the way down the line. Pause and feel it. And then come back and repeat. Your own comfortable breath pace, repeat. So we're stretching the spine in the front on the lift, stretching the spine in the back on the tuck, and repeating to work all the muscles, ligaments, and tendons all along the spine. Lots of bones there, more than 20. Each designed to move. Those vertebrae are designed to move, and we are moving them in a back bend. We are moving them in a forward bend. Later on, we'll move them in a side stretch. And then a twist. When you're down, stay. Stay and have a breath. Check in with the breath. Feel the breath. And then come back. Come back. So from here, we're lifting the arms and opening. This series says Exhale, fingers touch, elbows press, back stretches. Inhale, open, back contracts. Close, exhale, fingers touch, elbows press. Inhale, open, pause, feel it along the spine. Fingers touch, elbows press, pause, feel it along the spine. This is contract, followed by stretch. Working the muscles, ligaments and tendons. All those connecting parts. Moving. That's what they're designed to do, is move. Next time the fingers are closed, we'll fingers touch, elbows press, and stay, and just connect to whatever sensation you feel in the arms, shoulders, and back. Okay, on the inhale, open. Now our movement is elbows pull down, down, down. Pause, feel it. Elbows up, hands overhead. Pause, feel it. Then we move between pull down on the exhale breath, lift up on the inhale breath. Again, working the muscles of the back. That's our plan. That's what this is all about, working the shoulders and the back, keeping movement, keeping potential, keeping resilience. Whatever we use, we lose. Whatever we do not use, we lose. So we got to keep using it. A few. Slow or fast, your choice. I get more out of slow. But you can be even slower if you like. And one more. When you're back up, stay here, have a breath, and then release and bring the fingers to touch. Circle those elbows, drawing circles. Drawing circles. Small circles or big ones. Small circles or big ones. So the challenge is to make one arm do a big circle and the other arm to do a small circle. That's the challenge for the brain. And then pause and check it out and go the other way. Small circles with one, big circles with the other. Challenge the brain. And then we'll pause and now circle both of them the same. And the other way the same. Just bringing in movement, that's all. Just bringing in movement, and we're ready to pause. And we're ready to release. And that means bring the hands to touch. Hands come down, elbows go wide, and we press as hard as we can press, and then soften. Press as hard as you can press, feel it in the arms, shoulders, and back, and then soften. Press as hard as you can press, feel it, arms, shoulders, back, and soften. Press again, feel it, soften. Now we'll rotate, wrist range out. Wrist range up, wrist range in. A big difference for me between the out and the in. Can't force it. I think it's there by design. Rotating, just bringing range in, noticing any sensation that you're aware of. That means staying engaged with the sensation, staying engaged with the breath and the thoughts. When you're back to center, pause and press again as hard as you can press. Release. Have a breath. Have a breath, and we prepare to lengthen and stretch the whole spine. Tucking chin, sliding hands all the way down the line. Pause and feel it. So we did this again, lifting up, lifting up, lifting up, and come back to rest. Once more, we're going to come down and stay. Come down and stay. Feeling that whole back stretch, come back up. Okay, now we're going to cross one leg over the other. Bring up the arms and say, exhale, back, and inhale, return. Back, return. Back, return. Working core, front and back. When you're back, stay and open, close if you like. Working core, contracting core. We'll pause, come back up, change out the leg, other one on top, bring up the arms, swing to one side, exhale, back, inhale, up. Next time back, we'll have the stay, walk the hands up and down. Final breath here, pause, come back up, swing it around, other side. Pace that works for you, working the core, eccentric contraction coming back, concentric contraction coming up, working the core. And the stay is an isometric contraction where we walk the hands up and down. Final breath here on the inhale, come back up, come back, release, release, open those legs, fold forward, relax. Feel the breath. Feel the stretch. Where do you feel it? Checking in with the breath pace, checking in with sensation in the back, the hips, the legs, inner leg, low back. See what's true for you. Is it more on the right side or the left? Different for each and no wrong answer. You feel it where you need it. That's the rule. The stretch finds the tightest place. Couple more breaths here. Just hanging out. Feeling stretch as it lengthens a bit and deepens a bit. And now we're ready to come back up. So press the hands and come back up to sit. Now both hands on one leg. Point the nose toward those hands. Hang out. Just let it play out. As you stay, there's lengthening. There's stretching. There's deepening of the forward bend on the side of the body. Stretching. Staying. Stretching. Lengthening. Yielding. Feel it. And now press the hands and come back up. Swap it out. Hand to the thigh, hand on top. Aim the nose. Lean in. Just lean in. Feel that stretch down the side of the back. Yielding, softening, lengthening, deepening. Just see what's going on for you as we stay. Final breath here. Press the hands and come back up to the center. One hand to each. This is the rotation. We start with lean forward and then slide a bit to the side and then the back and then the other side and forward. Sliding to the side and back, to the side and forward, lubricating hip sockets inside. Lubricating hip sockets inside through movement. Through movement. Take your time with it, feel it. And the next time you're in the forward place, stay and have a breath. Now go the other way, rotating side and back, side and forward. Next time forward, we'll pause and stay and just feel the stretch wherever you feel it the most. Final breath here. Come back up, sit back up, bring the legs back, and prepare. I sit back a bit, bring hands to the thighs. We're doing our leg work next. Strengthening the legs by lifting and extending. This contracts these power muscles. So our series says, lift, extend, lift again, let it down. And we use the breath. We say, inhale up, exhale, kick, inhale up, exhale down. We're alternating sides. You know I say, Kick high or low. Kick fast or slow. It's all yours. Strengthening. Finishing. Come to a rest. Take a breath. Now we're going to lift and stay. Pick every foot, whichever one you want to start with, and lift and stay. Point and flex. Meanwhile, there's a lot of work going on here, holding the leg up. Circle. Circle. Flex again, toes to the face, heel stretches away. Feel the work. Feel it. Let it down. Have a breath. And the other side, stay. Point and flex. Circle and circle. Flex again, toes to the face, heel stretches away. Action in the upper leg. Feel it. Let it down. Take a breath. Now you get to stretch and relax. One foot over the top. Slide hands over the knees and down. Stay here. Stay here and feel the stretch in the back. The breath. Your reaction. Staying engaged with the breath. Staying engaged with sensation. What do you feel in the low back and hips? What do you feel up the spine? What do you feel out the shoulders and into the neck? Final breath here. And we will release. Now this top leg, we're going to draw it up higher and lean in. This redirects the stretch into the hip of the lifted leg. You're bringing your face toward the leg. Different for each, for sure. See if this is powerful or not. Final breath here. When you're ready, come back up and release that leg and bring the other one on top. Other one on top, slide hands over and slide hands down. Drop the chin, stretch, stay. Is it in the neck? Is it across from arm to arm, across the shoulders and down the arm? Is it more down the spine? See what's true for you. Couple more breaths here. And then we deepen and change the direction of the stretch by bringing that front leg up higher and leaning in. Leaning in. Redirecting the focus of the stretch. Okay, final breath here. We're going to release the leg and prepare to stand. So we say 1 foot back. Then we say nose over toes, making these power muscles do that job of lift and come and stand. Preparing for standing back bend, fold halfway. So it's inhale, lean back, stretch the core, soften the knees, fold halfway, stretching the back. And repeat your own pace. Feel as you lean back, the whole back is contracted. As you lean forward, the whole back is stretched. Repeating the pace that works for you. There is no wrong answer. Make it your own. Take your time with it. A few. Next time forward, we'll stay. Stay and feel the breath. Stay and feel reaction. And now release. Come and stand. Stand for a moment in mountain, feet hip width apart, toes and knees unlock. It's tailbone tuck for some. For all, extension crown, shoulders up, shoulders back, shoulders down, solid and steady. Strong and still, Tadasana, the mountain. Feel it. Final breath here. Check in with your energy and release. We're going to come into spinal twist, which is a rotation of the shoulders. We've got to keep those knees unlocked. So unlock the knees. Have the arms forward, alongside, or behind, whatever you like better, and rotate side shoulders. This is working the vertebra in the spine, rotating, hydrating, lubricating, and keeping all the muscles working. Action. Action twist. We're slowing down the twist and it's coming back to still for a moment and check in with energy now. Toes, knees, unlock. Tailbone tuck for some extension, crown, shoulders up, back and down, mountain again. But feel the difference in your energy from all of that twist. Have another breath here. And then we will release and come for leg stretch. Hands to the seat of the chair. Fold from the hips and just stretch those legs. Just stretch them. Come to a rest. Now we bring strength to legs and hips by dropping the hips back and down, 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 down. Fingers touch or lift away. Power and strength, legs and hips stay. Final breath here. Return to the stretch. Make it your own, but do feel the pace of the breath. That was work for the body, and that's why the breath is heavier. Delivering energy. That's its job. Stretching the legs. Stretching the legs. Forward bend, Uttanasana. Stretching the legs. Let's pause once more. Hips back and down, 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 down. Fingers touch or lift away. Finishing with the stretch. Return to the stretch. Feel the breath pace. Let it be heavy. Breath is delivering energy. That was work. Final breath here. We'll come back up and prepare for our side stretch. Chair to the side. The legs are wide. The knees are unlocked and the hand can slide. So position your chair. Position the knees. Unlock the knees. Now we bring up the outside arm. Slide the hand down the side of the chair as you slide the elbow up and over, feeling that rib stretch. Feel it and come back. Keep the knees unlocked. Hand behind the head. Elbow up, elbow back. Slide hand down. Stay here for long, strong rib stretch, side stretch. Final breath here. Come on up and release the arm. Release the legs. Change out the chair and bring the legs wide again. Legs are wide. Hand can slide. Knees unlock. Outside arm, we lift. Slide the elbow up and over as you slide the hand down the side. Feel the rib stretch and come back. Hand behind the head now. Elbow up, elbow back. Slide hand down, feeling rib stretch. Final breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. and release, and reposition the chair for our balance challenge, which says 1 foot in front and 1 behind. Challenging balance, locking eyes onto something not moving, feeling the wobbles and the corrections in the feet and the legs. All the wobbles are corrections. Stabilizing the body. Final breath. Let's change sides. Other foot forward, foot behind. Eyes lock, holding focus. Okay, final breath here and release and release. So now we're going to change the position of the chair so we can bring the legs wide. The hands can touch the seat. And we're going to go side and up and side and up. This is a standing twist. Rotate, touch, other hand is behind, and lift. Rotate, touch, hand behind, and lift. We're continuing with this. Rotate, touch, hand behind, inhale up. Rotate, touch, hand behind, looking up. Inhale up. Rotate, touch, hand behind, looking up. Return. Rotate, hand behind, looking up. Return. And release, and release. Let's turn the chair around. Turn the chair around and bring inside foot forward, outside foot wider and back. We're going to bring the outside hand behind, soften the knee, turn the shoulders, and look up. Stay here. This is a variation of the posture Utthita Trikonasana. Staying in this twist. And triangle, release the head, release the arms, release the shoulder, bring the legs back, and swap the chair out. And again, we position foot forward, foot wide behind, soft knee, hand to rest, hand behind, lean forward, rotate the shoulder, and look up. Think of stacking the top shoulder over the bottom one. Release the head, release the hand, release back to center, bring the legs back. Now find the back of the chair and step back, and relax. Relax, feel the breath. Stay here. Stay here. It's a counter pose, a forward bend. Just relax. Feel the breath pace. Reflecting the work level. Telling you about your resilience. The body can jump up and do work and come back to rest. So that's where we are now. We are back to rest. Checking in with the breath. Feeling the stretches in the legs, stretches in the shoulders and the back. Breath returning to quieter. Couple more here. Okay, we'll release and lift back up and step closer to the back of the chair for our leg lift series. And on this one, we're going to lift and pulse out in. Pulse, 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 and down. Take a breath. Other leg, lift, pulse, 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 in, down, and take a breath. Try it again, other side, lift and pulse, 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 and down, down, and have a breath. Other side, lift and pulse, 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 down, and take a breath. Now we'll have a stay. So the stay will start with lift and stay. Bring it out and stay. Bring it back and stay. Bring it down and have a breath. Have a breath. We'll check out the other side. Lift and stay. Bring it out and stay. Bring it back in and stay. And bring it down. Down, and now once more, step back, relax and stretch. So after contracts, we have stretches. It keeps the whole system working. Just like we're designed to do, be powerful and stretch. Final breath here. Let's work with our other balance challenge, the one that says stand on one foot, lift the other. It can be in front or behind. Hold focus. Feel the wobbles and corrections. Feel the wobbles and corrections. And then release and change sides. Foot in front or behind. I like behind better. The body is always looking to stabilize itself. And that's what all those wobbles and corrections are about. Stabilizing. Final breath here. We'll release, and we will sit down. Sit down. Fold forward. Relax. Feel the breath. Feel whatever sensation. Final breath, come back up. So today's focus was side stretches and twists. We have another twist, and that'll be our last one. We're bringing the feet to touch and the knees to touch. Bring that elbow to the opposite knee and bring the hand to the hand and look back at that elbow. And then we'll release the head, release the hands, release back to center. Still feet touch, knees touch, elbow across, hand to hand, look back at the elbow. Final breath here, release the head, release the hands, release back to center, fold. You can open the legs if you like. Our next series is the one where we sweep the arms back and contract the back and strengthen the back. Let's finish with our rest. Feeling the breath, telling us when it's ready. So, our series will begin with the idea of let the hands down, press the hands up, peel the ribs up, lift the chin. The whole back is in contract. Let it down. The back moves into stretch. We use the breath. Press up, peel up. Exhale down. Inhale, press up, peel up. Exhale, let it down. Continue at your own pace. When you're down, stay, have a breath. We're going to press up, peel up, and stay up. When you're ready, press up, peel up, stay, pulse the hands. Contracting all the muscles in the back and along the spine. Final breath here, and down, 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 and stay. Down and stay. Relax, feel the breath. Relax, feel the stretch. Bring your attention to whatever draws your attention. Is it in the back, the hips, the legs, or is it the breath? No wrong answers. It's all about you. Taking these practices and using them in a way that helps. So, our final is our asymmetrical stretch. We press up, peel up, and lift the chin. Bring one arm forward and stretch again. Then down, down, and have a breath. Here we go. Press up, peel up, lift the chin, bring the other arm forward and lengthen again. And down. Now bring the hands onto the thighs. Check in with the breath. Relax. Relax. Isn't it wonderful to hear that word, relax? I'm giving you permission to let go. So the body needs this combination of work and letting go. It can't just work, 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 work. And it can't just stay and let go. Both are essential. Okay, final breath here. Let's sit back up and sit back and prepare for eye movements. So whatever that works for you, with comfort for the legs, hips, and back, with the hands resting, with the eyes closing, finding the breath, feeling the breath, settling in. So our eye movements are designed to work the eye muscles in every way they can. And we start with circles. So picture the giant clock dial. Open the eyes to the 12 and move around the face of the clock to the 3, down to the 6, up for the 9, and back to the 12, and close the eyes and have a breath. We open again at the 12 and go counterclockwise to the 9, down to the 6, up for the 3, and back to the top. Close the eyes. Relax the eyes and have a breath. Next diagonal line of movement, we open the eyes and bring them from the 10 to the 4, repeating. Exercising eyes, let's pause, close, center. Have a breath, the other diagonal line, from the 8 to the 2. Pause, close, center, and relax the eyes. Have a breath. So we work the eyes in circles, we work the eyes in diagonal, and now we work the eyes with focal point. Extend arm, extend thumb. Focal point, that is, look at the tip of the nose, feel it in the eyes. Now, look at the thumb, feel it in the eyes. Next, look away and back to the thumb and back to the nose, exercising those eye muscles. Which one do you feel it in more? I feel it much more in my left eye. Okay, that must be my lazy eye. Okay, pause, come back to release. Eyes are closed. Get comfortable with the legs and the hips. Bring the hands together and rub the palms together. As we rub the palms together, we're building heat in the palms. Press and rub. Build up heat. Cup those warm palms over the eyes and let the eyes relax. Eyes relax. The heat seeps away. We bring the fingertips to the bridge of the nose and stroke out to the temples with a light touch. Light touch to the temples. Pause when you're at the temples. Then draw the fingers down from the temples to the jawline and to the chinny chin chin. Release the hands into the lap with the palms open. The eyes are closed. If you need to get more comfortable in the chair, do that. As the hands rest, as you find the movement of your breath, as you feel the breath. Find the breath, feel the breath, and on the exhale, draw the fingers gently in. On the inhale, stay. On the exhale, let the fingers open. On the inhale, stay. Close on the exhale. Inhale, stay. Open on the exhale. Inhale, stay. It's exhale, closing. Inhale, stay. Exhale, open, release movement, stay in stillness. Final breath here. Lift the arms open wide. Pat yourself on the back for taking care for another day, and thank you. See you next time. See you next time.